brother down. With Shizzy, Wiz, Nut.
Oh my. Opened letter, you lit the bonfire. Lips, you want to talk about forgiveness while pretending we don't remember how this started. Fine, let's talk, but let's do it without the fog machine and the spotlight you've rigged up for your little redemption review. Because this isn't a stage, it's the wreckage you left behind, and no amount of warbling through a karaoke mic is going to make the audience forget who dropped the match. You didn't stumble into this mess like some wild-eyed tourist tripping over a curb. No, you shoved your way in like a psycho idiot on purpose with both hands and a grin that said you thought you were fucking clever. You were told repeatedly in plain English that even a window licker like me could understand. You were running the people that you were running with. The sketchy alliances, the bad actors, the crew that turns drama into a demolition derby. You were warned over and over again where this road led. Straight into a shitstorm of your own digging, lined with receipts and regrets. You were shown the documents you claimed you wanted, the filings that laid it all out like a buffet of bad decisions. Facts, not fiction. Evidence, not ego trips. Did you turn back? Did you pause, reflect, maybe mutter, whoops, maybe I shouldn't have shoved a cattle prod in that bear's ass? No, you doubled down. You escalated. Not truth or accountability. That would require a spine, and we both know yours is on back order. No, you went nuclear with desperation, dressed up as a strategy and ego pretending to be righteousness. You pushed past arguments, past boundaries, past the basic decency that separates humans from hyenas. You made it personal because you thought that would give you leverage. Like turning a pillow fight into a prison shank contest. That was the moment, the exact neon flashing moment that you should have stopped. No, you could have pumped the brakes and called it a day. But you didn't. You tried to weaponize courts to shut people up, like the docket was your own personal mute button. You leaned on those bad actors even harder. After being warned, they drag you down with them. You whispered threats, then played the victim card when the spotlight swung back your way. Crying foul like you weren't the one who rigged the game, you demanded debate after being handed the answers in black and white filings, as if ignoring them would make them just mysteriously vanish. You were told no, flat out. You responded like the word had slapped your grandma. Indignant, entitled, escalating further because your fragile kingdom just couldn't handle the fucking rejection. And now, after all that scorched earth nonsense, you've pivoted into this off-key redemption tour, butchering John Lennon like he owed you money, mangling Billy Idol with the grace of a chainsaw juggler, and whatever other unfortunate tune wanders too close to your mic, crooning about peepholes and calling it forgiveness like slapping a Bible verse on a grenade makes it a greeting card. Well, it won't. This isn't healing, Leps. This isn't some spiritual awakening where you glow up and get past dissolves like sugar in holy water. No, this is you trying to rewrite the script mid-performance, because the villain role you auditioned for, nailed, by the way, to your forehead, you burned down the theater around you. Let's make something crystal clear, since clarity seems to evaporate around you like cheap perfume. This was never just YouTube drama. It stopped being harmless commentary the second you turned your psychotic obsession into a fucking crusade. You made people into targets, real people, not pixels. You pushed, you pried, you overreach, you crossed lines that even a short bus rider like me knows not to scribble over with crayons. And when that backfired spectacularly, you came back with a microphone and a little hymn book crying "Kumbaya, everybody," hoping that everyone forgot Act 1. The doxing, the threats, the alliance, the bottom feeders, the chicken skins. Here's the part you really don't like hearing. The little surgical slice into your logic that exposes the rot of your brain. You don't get to do all of that. Sue, threaten, ignore warnings, escalate like a toddler on Red Bull, then audition for a gentle peacemaker with a karaoke machine and a sob story. You want forgiveness, sweetheart. Then own the wreckage, plainly, fully, without the musical interludes or the blame shifting to the audience, the algorithm, or human dopamine like it's some cosmic scapegoat. No more "we all did wrong." No more "everyone's imperfect." No more "it's the viewer's fault for watching." Bullshit. You chose your actions. You chose your alliances. You chose escalation. Even when the exit signs were lit up like Vegas. Not for mystery or drama, but because once you make it personal, the consequences stop being theatrical. They get real. Reputational craters, legal landmines, social shrapnel, emotional fallout, the kind you can't sing your way out of with a cover of Imagine. You wanted control. You never had it. Turns out facts don't bend to your playlist. You wanted a name. You never needed one. Obscurity was your friend until you torched it. You wanted to pull back those curtains. You never asked what horrors were waiting on stage, did you? So here we are, Lips. You're not being chased. You're not being hunted. You're simply standing in the light that you turned on yourself. Every document, every filing, every ignored warning, that's your reckoning. Not fists or pitchforks, just receipts. The boring, relentless kind you tried to dodge by making speeches instead of reading them. You can't keep singing. You can't keep crying. You can't keep stapling Bible verses to your melon like it's a PR strategy or like a vision for absolution. But understand this, you did this. You lit the fuse. You escalated when everybody was screaming for an off-ramp, and no song, no live stream, no apology wrapped in glitter is going to erase the fact that you turned something you were explicitly warned about into something you now beg for mercy over. You don't get to sue, threaten, and ignore. Escalate, then ask for hands holding because the echo of your own chaos got too loud. Go own your choices for real. With silence, not solos. Spare us the rest of the musical numbers because, trust me, we've heard more than enough. Shizzy whiz nut. Drool-soaked crayon muncher who knows better than to light matches in a powder keg while wearing Velcro shoes. And you only wish that I was your daddy.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzy whiz nut.